Well, I'd like to welcome you all back to the next part of my Let's Play. And right off the bat, some things get done. We're getting better tanks. Advanced medium tanks. And we'll load the Irish up on. So we're gonna go and try to do a landing in Trinidad. There's Cape Verde. Cape Verde's there. And we're gonna go right away with a landing at St. John's. We're going to land at Newfoundland. Once Newfoundland's taken by a small spearhead force, we're kind of jumping the gun with a landing at Canada. From here we've got several other attempts to land. Well, we basically ran into 4 entrenched Canadian units. So we're going to pull off the attack. I expect less Canadian forces there. So we're going to try to draw out a few divisions and do a landing on Cape Verde. And from Cape Verde, land here, and then hit Georgetown. We had the end of the Algerian uprising. It's not good, but the Batu, or whatever they're called, seem to be doing better. They might actually succeed in their uprising. We're going to continue researching nuclear reactor. So we're getting better reactors, and now with our economy in slightly better array. We're building plenty more transports. More or less load everyone up. Go do a amphibious. So we're gonna go do an amphibious landing here. The birth of the Saharian Republic. Following the directives of the conference, the Front Sierra has launched a revolution in the Sierra Leone's and Maltonese territories. So it will spread socialist propaganda and among the reactionary officers. So we're gonna load up troops and try to do a small. You know what? Let's bring our troops to here. Let's rebase them to there. Let's bring a pretty large number of troops here. And the war with National France will... We're doing some more landings. And now that we're at war with these guys, we're going to claim the Tunisia region, claim the Algeria region, claim the West African region. So we're claiming a whole bunch of territories in Africa so I can liberate them instead of them going to the CNT. We're going to go on a little expedition into Africa for the next few years. We're bringing in more troops. So Montgomery's army is being transported. So we're transporting Montgomery's army. So Montgomery's army is being brought in. So we're sending a few more troops out. So Montgomery's army is back in Morocco. It's back to kill some people. Or it's going to cause a lot of problems for the French. We need to get the casualty trickle back from hospitals, so Montgomery will help the advance here. We'll funnel in more troops as provinces are taken. So we're knocking out more French territories. We're gonna take more territory. A whole bunch more divisions are on their way to Africa to reinforce the front against the French. But Montgomery seems to be steamrolling them. Pretty good chunk of their country's fallen already. We're continuing the fight in Africa. For some reason it's going to the CNT, I don't know why. CNT isn't even doing very much, and it's somehow getting the territory. I don't know, that's one thing I don't like. It gives the territory to your allies. I don't know, I'll probably be continuing to fight the reactionaries. I don't know, we're continuing to take a lot of territories. We'll be in Tunis by the end of the year. Any like form of resistance by the French is being crushed brutally. We're continuing into National France. We're meeting some organized resistance here. We're actually meeting the French Foreign Legion. They seemed to stall our attack here. The Irish and Italian troops were stopped. But we'll support their attack. Well, we're continuing the advance. We're taking their capital of Tunis. This is providing a fairly good campaign to deal with all the various, basically we've wiped out a whole bunch of territories. I don't know what we're gonna do with Libya. most of their industry's fallen and it's collapsing quite quickly. So most of Africa's fallen to our forces, or most of northern Africa, or National France. They keep retreating. We're gonna go pick up the motorized troops, or the mechanized troops, and have them fight in Africa. We've got four mechanized divisions. I keep calling them motorized, I don't know why. We're gonna get paratroopers, or 1944 paratroopers. Rocket Interceptor 1941. We're getting better ships. They're bombing us now. Try another offensive across the river. I think we have managed to get across the river, even though they're bombing us constantly. I don't even know where they have an air base. Oh, Darkor. Okay, well, let's go get our 4 divisions, load them up. And we'll bring them to there. Along with the Irish forces, we'll bring 4 mechanized, and Goku appears to be winning their war for now. And with our help, this faction's winning. And we took Darkar, and now we're about to collapse the rest of the line. These mechanized troops are tearing them apart. We're about to take over the whole of National France. So we're continuing. We're meeting another attempt of organized French resistance. No, not a very... We'll bring some the Italians are too disorganized to continue fighting. I'd say this has gone fairly well, but theoretical... And we're going to occupy some of the last German... The Tandai Confederation has received their independence.
Wollen wir stehen wie ein Lele